Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that have seen one of my previous videos, you will know that I purchased the Veto MB2 Blackout there to see if the MTR 105 and all its accessories would fit in it. Unfortunately it won't. It's just that a little bit too small for that instrument. I had to move up to an MB3 bag that suits this instrument much better. So for this video I thought I'd take a look at the Keysight U1461A and see if that fits into the MB2 from Veto. The Keysight is probably my regular instrument that I would use for everyday work, motor and panel inspections predominantly being the vast majority of what I do with this instrument. With it being an insulation multimeter, I can carry out the insulation testing and also transducer tests. So the case is the original Keysight case. I believe this is the U1594A case. It retails in the UK for around about £59, but it's very difficult to get hold of. So if you bust this one, not such an easy replacement to have. The Veto MB2, on the other hand, is widely available in the UK, fairly easy to get hold of, but that retails for £65. So it's a little bit more expensive, but not the end of the world really. So what I'll do is I'll just pull everything out of the Keysight case, ready to see how it fits inside the Veto. Now the case itself is quite nice. You've got these two compartments for leads and accessories, and I do have a few extra bits and pieces that I carry around. Under this lot here, that's original. So I'm just going to pull all the bits out and put them to one side that are extras. And then a little link there. And this lot here, that's all original. And then the 4 probes that are in these moulded slots. So it's quite a nice case to kind of have the instrument laid out in. But where this case does let me down a fraction is with the use of the iPad. I use the iPad to connect and receive data from the Keysight here. It's difficult to get this into the case there and carry it along with it, so you have to carry it either in your tool bag or pocket or something like that. I'm not going to go through the bag in any great detail. I'd imagine a lot of people have already seen plenty of reviews on this bag. I'll put a link in the description below to some of the ones that I've watched. There's some extra info, but we'll just see how well this instrument fits. So, main pocket in the back there. Meter obviously goes straight in there, no problems. I'm going to put this little Bluetooth connection unit in here as well. That just slides straight down there. Probes. So in the front of this here, you do have like little pen holders, hex bit holders, 4 of them set in this front flap, and the probes do actually go quite nicely into those. So that's those in there. This little front slot I'm also going to stick in the little adapter for the 2 thermocouples. They can go in there as well. Probably could do with a tie around this one. So it's those in there. And then that goes down over the top. The USB adapter will go in this front pad here. That slides in there quite nice. And then that leaves us with the leads, the remote probe. So with the leads, I've just tie wrapped both of them up with a Velcro tie. I find this is beneficial when you've got this kind of approach where you slide these into a pouch or something like that. But there's this pouch at the back that you can put them into, or you can put them down the side of the instrument as well. They will fit in there. One set will. One set goes into the back. And then what I do like to do with the crocodile clips, I like to clip them to the inside of the pouch so they're there as soon as I open the case up. And there you have it. That will zip up nice and good. And there you have it. Pretty much everything that comes standard with the Keysight U1461A easily goes into an MB2. So that leaves my iPad, and then these here are two fuse probes. These are little grippers I use from want to check settings on an electronic board, battery charger board or something like that. Got standard 4mm adapters with a little gripper hook. Similar to these here, these are little 4mm adapters to standard screw terminal. If I want to measure the output of a transducer, they're good for dropping into that. And then some little magnetic probes here as well. These are quite useful. The viewer did leave a comment on one of the other videos regarding the use of these in contactors and circuit breakers for motors to save disconnecting them. And they are very good for that. Good for insulation testing. So, like say you're taking the wiring out, but not much good for winding resistance measurements that are low resistance. You find these add a bit of resistance into the circuit if you're not careful. So if you try and add these in, they can easily slot down the side of the instrument in here. So they'll go in there. They probably could go in the front pouch as well, but we'll stick them in there for the time being. These again also will go in this pouch at the back behind the instrument, so they tuck in there easy enough down there out the way. That probably finishes that off, so we can zip him up. We've still got a fair bit of room actually, so it finishes him off the sill. You could put something on top of that if you needed it. I'm not sure what it would be for me, but you never know. The probes here, so I'm going to put these in this side pocket out here. Make use of this. The black one in there as well. So that's those in there. And then the iPad, just pull him out. The iPad will slide into this front pocket very nicely. And then I can still get my lead in there if I want to. And there you have it. So that's everything that I need to carry with the Keysight all into the Veto MB2. Very, very nice. I also have this little side pocket here left over as well, so I could stick some screwdrivers in there. See, Klein 11-1 fits easy enough. We could go for a couple of insulated screwdrivers. I slotted a Phillips in there. They'll cover a lot of the terminations that I need to check, so they could go in there as well. So yeah, quite a tidy solution. Okay, so that's the Keysight U1461A. The MB2 there from Veto seems like a good alternative solution to the hard case offered by Keysight, and could well be a little bit easier to carry around, being able to hook the MB2 onto a tool bag, which you can't do with the hard case. So yeah, quite pleased with the result. Thanks for watching. Hope you found the video useful, and I'll see you again in the next one.